So, had a productive week. I got to introduce a lot of fun new things into the game. But first, I'll go over some of the smaller changes I made. So I changed the sound effect for when you roll and when you collide into stuff when you roll. The other sounds were just a bit too harsh, and they sort of gave the impression you were doing something wrong, even the rolling sound. And I think these new sounds are more fun. It should feel fun to roll around a map, I reckon, and to accidentally smash into things on the way. Here's the old sounds just for comparison. Other than that, I added a bunch more grass in this area, as well as changed the noise when you rustle through the grass. I think it's a bit more satisfying. I thought the barricades would be more fun to smash into if they had a little bit of a death animation. I liked how it turned out so much that I went a step further and I added some backstory with this old man whose life work was building these barricades, and he talks about how he loves them more than his own children, and you just roll through them in like 5 seconds and destroy them. I like making your players do things that make their character seem like a prick to proceed in the game, just for my own entertainment. I put a ramp near the bald angry man that you fight that you can only get over through rolling. The main reason for this was so you have to fight the other battles first. You have to unlock that other ability, you have to understand kind of how battles work. I don't want the player's first fight to be quite so difficult. And it also turned out pretty fun to jump over this ramp, and I like the sound it makes. Okay, so as for bigger additions, I started work on the new area below the barricades. In this area, there's a guy who just frantically drives around in his car in a circle continuously. The NPCs around explain that he's been doing this for months on end, continuously, without stopping. So I thought it would be fun if there was a little cult starting to build around him. We come up with all these theories about him and basically worship him. Also, he doesn't slow down in the slightest if you get in his road. He just runs you over mercilessly. I also created the first building that you can enter in the game. Hopefully I'll make a fair few more. It's called Mediocre Bombs, and there's this drawing on the building of a guy shrugging that says C- maybe. I thought it would be funny if the store owner doesn't even think his own product is worth that much either, and he just sells them for free. And he has dialogue that would go along with the sort of person that would name their store Mediocre in the business title. I added the ability to unlock lifting and throwing items as well, much like you unlock rolling. The player will probably learn that they can unlock this before they actually unlock it, because the bomb seller guy even says so. It's like you buy a bomb and you can't lift it or throw it, and he's like, I sure hope you unlocked the ability to move it or I'm dead. Yep. I like the idea that the world should be quick to traverse. So I added the ability to fall down the bottom of this new area and land back where your ship is. And after I did that, I thought it might be fun to have like a little pixel perfect moving challenge. So I had these rocks against the ledge that you can just squeeze through, and if you get to the other side, you get a potion. As for unlocking, lifting, and throwing, I thought you don't always need to like battle to unlock stuff. So I made this monster the Riddle Master, and he only asks you 3 questions that you'd probably know if you'd been reading the dialogue in the game. But even if you hadn't, like, it's only 3 questions. You can just brute force it, trial and error, pretty quick. I also added some cracks in the walls that you can roll into, and it opens up an entrance to a cave. Like this one, for example, there's this big mushroom behind some rocks. So the players that have been paying attention might notice that the rocks are the same as the ones in the Mediocre bomb store that the owner even says is the only thing the bomb will blow up. So if you think of that, you get rewarded by experiencing this.